Hi, Aquarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides about the person on your mind. Where is this connection headed? What does Spirit want for this connection? What are their intentions? Anything that Spirit wants to share with us. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that was newly guided here. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you need us to know at this time? For my Aquarius, what is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. I love that. Live in the present moment. Be grateful for what you have. All we can do is live in the present. The magic is in the present. So if you have somebody in your life, you have to look at it and just say, what do I have? You know, is this something that is worth holding on to? Is this something that is working for me, right? My future self, my higher self, are they going to be happy? But definitely staying in the now as best we can is always key. Let it be. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. So when it felt more like, am I on the right path? And I feel like you are. I feel like if you stay in the now, is this person and myself on the right path? I feel like I am. Maybe it's moving slower than what you would like. Maybe we're not where we want to end up. But right now, I feel like I don't want to stir the pot. I don't want to bring up something that would be make somebody feel like you're putting pressure on them or backing somebody into a corner, anything like that. Your inner strength. Don't lose yourself in things you can't change. Focus on the things you can change, your attitude, your mindset, your energy. You've got everything that you need. So maybe you don't have what you want. You might not have a commitment with this person. You might not have a ring on your finger. They might not have said, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you. But they're good to you, or they're kind to you, and they're consistent, and they're there for you for now. Doesn't mean that you won't have those things in the future. I feel like right now I just don't have everything that I want. But maybe in the future I will. So let's see what the cards are saying. Spirit, what are the intentions around this connection? What is it that we have? I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a Six of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Pentacles. And I have a World and an Ace of Wands. I have a feeling your person is trying to make you feel as secure as they can. They're giving you as much as they can give at this time. So, and you might know that deep down inside. You might say, I know they're giving as much as they can. I just wish that it was more. I just wish we had something else. But I can feel that they're trying to give you as much security as they can. I feel like they're as excited about this kind of new journey in their life as you are. Okay, so I don't feel like they're pulling back. I feel like this is exciting for them also. It could be someone that says, you know, hey, if it keeps going the way it's going, we'll talk about something more substantial down the road. Okay. And that should be okay for now. But you do want to be both on the same page as far as what it is that you both want in the future. So that's important. I have an Empress. I have a Three of Pentacles. I have a Ten of Swords. And I have a Hermit. It came into me as let go of the fear that this is going to be taken away somehow, okay? That there's a sense of this person really does admire you. They admire you on a lot of different levels. Like this felt like, I admire you for who you are, your feelings, your heart. I admire you for your possibly something that you're very good at. I'm impressed with that. I admire you for your independence and your security. So I would say this person's impressed with you. I would say this person has probably told you over and over again that they're proud of you, or that they are definitely impressed by you. So that's part of making you feel secure in this connection. But I admire you. I adore you, they're saying. So there's a lot of feelings of, and I respect you, they're saying. So if you have those, I kind of feel like it's the trifecta of good feelings. They want you to let go of kind of this thought of you're somehow going to end up alone at the end of the day. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling, if anything, this love will continue to build, and over time we'll start to get everything that we want someday, is kind of how it's coming into me. So let's see what they're saying. Beware codependency, addictive behavior. Maybe they were keeping an eye on something on either side. You know, maybe you've had a problem in the past and they want to make sure that everything's okay with you. Maybe you've gone through a lot of changes recently and they want to make sure that you're healthy and you're stable. You know, they could be proud of you for stopping drinking or smoking or drugs, and they could be just waiting to make sure that you're going to stay sober and healthy. So that could be going on, or vice versa on either side. Being present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there. I would say that the advice for this particular connection is don't try to project too far out into the future, because I feel like then I start getting wobbly. I feel like I'm walking on, I don't know, a tightrope or something, and you don't really need to put yourself in that energy. But in the present, when I'm with this person, I feel secure, I feel happy, I feel grounded, I'm thrilled to be with them. So I'm going to say for today, enjoy the present. Tomorrow will come. Letting go. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to release their access to you. So if it is too upsetting for you not knowing, you know, you do feel like you're walking on a tightrope, you do feel like this person's been putting you in limbo as much as you like to be with them, then you need to start to get some clarity. You need to start to have some, you know, clarity as to where we headed and what is our future together, and do we want the same thing? A reconciliation. Someone from your past will be returning. Now that came into me a little bit of being afraid that someone from their past that maybe they still have feelings for, when somebody says, I don't know what I want, or I just want to stay in the present, I can't commit to anything right now. Do they still have feelings for somebody even though they're not with that person? So you want to make sure that that's not going on. I do feel like they're being honest with you, but this could be just in the back of your mind. Twin flame energy and an engagement energy. So your love life is soon ascending to a higher level, and this twin flame is mirroring you. So it scares you. I don't want this to end energy. I do eventually think that we are going to move in the direction of a commitment. We're just not there yet. I feel like if it just keeps going the way that it's going, that we are going to realize that we really do want to be together, and it will turn into something more. So don't put any pressure on it. I'm going to say enjoy what you have. You know, it's kind of, if you're happy with this person, just do more of it, you know, and someday you'll get to whatever it is that you're supposed to be. I have masculine energy. Okay, so I feel like this person's taking the lead. It's up to, it's two of you are in this relationship, but one person tends to be the person who gets to decide on, you know, when we're going to commit or not commit. So, but just remember, there's two of you in a relationship. So it's something you have to talk about. I'm still bitter. I'm still angry. Maybe I'm angry over somebody from my past. I'm still talking about a commitment. It's like putting salt in my wound. So I'm struggling with that. I have running. I have always run. I have a, you know, if it's a twin, I'm trying to be in this. I'm trying to stay in this. And I have a lot of urges that say, I don't want to do this again, but I don't want to do that to you. So this person could have a history of running, pushing people away, something like that. So that could concern you. We want to be careful. A family, I want us to be close. I want us to have more. There's a sense of I want us to have more, whether it's we have children already and we're under one roof, or we start a family together. I want us to be intimate. I do believe in the mutual respect. I do believe in the closeness. So I'm going to say when we're together and we are in each other's arms, I feel so happy. So maybe it's not every day. Maybe we're limited. But we know the love is there. I'm going to just say the love is there. Okay. So don't question the love. Love conquers, love wins, something like that. Don't question the love. Let's get some initials, first initials, last initials. Let's see if some of you may get a confirmation. Let's see what they say. The letter L, U, the V, love. Don't question the love. How cute. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I have loved. Okay, so yeah, you're loved. I love this. C, I have A. I know it's not spelled right, but you guys know what I'm doing. I have A, N. I have an F. I have a G. I have an L, and I have the letter K. And then I have some new letters also. So these are the first letter and the second letter of either the first name or the last name. So these are a little harder, but you can claim them if you get it. Could just make you feel like this reading was meant to find me. Sometimes just that little bit of evidence makes you feel more connected to the reading. So let's try these. I have the letter E, M, K, I. I have an L, A, W, A. I have an S, M. I have another K, I. I have an M, O, T, Y. I have a D, A. And let's get two more. I have an E, L, and I have an A, N. Okay, so for those of you that have somebody on your mind, that could definitely give you an idea of what you're feeling. So let's see what we have. I admire you. I adore you. I do feel like in the end we'll get what we want. We just have to really try to not let our mind get ahead of us. I have a 7 of Wands. I have a 10 of Wands. I have a Knight of Cups. And I have a 5 of Pentacles. So a couple of things I'm feeling is I can get through anything with you is how it's coming into me, that I'm not going to give up on this connection. There's a lot of love here. I know you've been through some difficult times. It feels like I've been through some difficult times recently. I'm not going to abandon you, okay? Even if you don't have a ring on your finger, I will never. It's almost like I don't want to say promises, but I won't abandon you, okay? So there's a sense maybe you were abandoned. Maybe that's something you struggle with. But I feel like this person wants you to know, like, I will stay by your side. And maybe you just need to hear that. I want to feel secure in this connection. So I'm going to say that that's important. Let's get some loving messages. I don't think this person's going anywhere. I feel like they are just trying to figure out what it is that we have to do to kind of keep what we have. And someday we'll get there is really how it came in. I have a tendency to block my feelings. That could be something they're working on. I'm trying to be more open. I'm trying to understand my own feelings. I fear the unknown, but I do want this. That I believe. That I do believe. Yes, more than anything, I want this. I don't know. I don't know the answer to where will we be in 5 years or 10 years. I'm still working on that. I'm too afraid to be honest. I have a tendency to hold back. The past is affecting the present. I'm thinking too much. I'm worrying too much. I miss you when I'm not with you. So that usually tells you that, they're thinking of you, or they're at work all day and they say, hey, honey, I missed you today. How are you? Something like that. I feel like I can't communicate. So this person is almost tongue-tied with, I want to give you everything. I want to make you promises, but I don't ever want to regret something that I wasn't ready to say. But it has nothing to do with how much I care for you right now. I'm feeling insecure. I've been hurt. So there's two sides, and I'm still hurt. Maybe they're still struggling. I'm going to go with this. I'm afraid, and maybe, but I do want you more than anything. Okay. So I feel like I just don't have the answers today to give you. And it doesn't mean that I don't care about you. It doesn't mean that I don't love to be with you. It doesn't mean that I can't wait to see you. But there will be a day in the future that we talk about a life together. It's just not today. It's how it's coming into me. So let's put this out into the universe. Stay in the present. Don't project the future. Try not to worry about what isn't here yet. Okay. And just try to enjoy this connection. This person's saying they want to stay by your side. So I think that has a lot of value to you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. I appreciate them. Anyone interested in a private reading, please visit my website, kathymamlinpsychicmedium.com. Also, I have my other 2 YouTube channels, and I will put those links in the description below. Thank you, Aquarius. We'll see you all again real soon.